So with him playing bad came a lot of comparison to people saying like, "Oh, how come Arch Manning gets all this gets all of this like this leeway and stuff, but if Shedeur Sanders would have played bad, y'all would have been on Shedeur head even, you know what I mean? So there
Look,
became the Shedeur Sanders comparison.
look. I see what you're saying. Is either Bronny James of the league, and
And
you
this
know.
this is kind of easing into that topic, but what do you think about that comparison?
Well, once again, this is just showing you how niggas do it and how the other people do it, and they do it low key and regular. They're pumping Archie Manning the correct way. They're not saying what we gonna do, what we gonna do. They just what they said. Well, he's gonna stay 2 years. That's all they've been saying. The media has been pumping and pumping and pumping. The Dion and Shedeur and them is a little different. They're a little bit more flashy. These white people don't. These people don't like this stuff. You know what I mean? And then the difference between the 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 families is both his uncles won, so that means a lot. They got multiple
But
rings, so
shit,
that
Dion do
no.
too.
Listen, hold on. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Where with Dion and his family, Dion was special. He talked that talk and he walked that walk, and his game made him. You know what I mean? It's different. Shedeur, we still have to see. We don't know if Shedeur's cold like that. Dion was cold out the gate. You feel me? He was that cold out the gate, and this game spoke for his flashiness, and he was able to do that. Just like Mike Tyson. At one time, Mike Tyson could walk around shirt off in New York. They could chain chunky, like he was him, and his work that he put in, you know what I mean, did that. So that's a difference. Archie is not that flashy, so they're going to like that. He's not that flashy. His family, I'm saying, they low key. They low key. Granddad's still in the picture. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different boss call. The uncles, everybody thinking the uncles got to know. No. It's saying granddad is still in the cut calling shots. And granddad probably knows Jerry Jones personally. He probably knows it's in 25 of them owners personally. You know what I mean? So it's a different little vibe. And that's the difference right there. That's the difference. You know what I mean? It just showing
Yeah,
you the difference.
the
You know
support
what I mean?
system.
Yeah, the support system is way different. It's not built off the flash and all that. He just putting in work, and this was a good sign for him. Even with Shedeur, it was good to see Shedeur go from Jackson State and be successful there, then go to Colorado and be successful there. It's just like I said, they messed up at the end. And last year he messed up. They kept talking. Oh, I'm not going to draft. I'm not. They should shut it up. Shut it up and played it cool, played it cool, played it cool, and played it cool. They should never said nothing. That was the only. And like I said,
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough role for sure. It's going to be a big tough role for him.
Yeah, well, he went to a team that is probably the worst team to get drafted to by a
now if
quarterback.
somehow some shit can happen and he can get a wiggle trade and they can send him to LA Rams, Sean McVay will tighten his ass up. I'm telling you right now, Sean McVay will tighten that nigga shit up. And have him watch a Stafford and tighten that nigga up quick off because he already knows Shedeur can throw that quick shit. We don't need him to be mobile and all. We need you to just run that shit. And you know what I mean? And so, like I said, it just depends, but he's gonna have a hard role. He's gonna have a harder role. Archie's gonna get all type of shit. Archie can be horrible for 6 years, 6 seasons in the NFL. They not gonna crush him like they crushing Shedeur. You get what I'm saying?
Well, like Eli was bad until he won the Super Bowl.
You know what I mean? With Eli, but still, but still, Eli came in the draft cold. I'm not playing for them. Remember that name? I'm not playing for them, nigga. Not playing for San Diego. No, woo. So you know what I mean? And it worked out because he came with the rings. It worked out. It took a couple seasons, but you know what I mean? He wasn't on the bench. He didn't get the bench. No. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So it was a difference. Like I said, once again, it's the bloodline. His daddy was working that. Granddad's working this one. Understand that. You know what I mean? Like granddad probably know the 25 of them owners out of them 32 teams. He probably knows them niggas. You call them, hey, what's up, Arch, man? How you been, Arch? Oh, your sons, man. You know what I mean? Like it's that
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
These niggas respect Dion because his game spoke for the money. You know what I mean? Every NFL player, every NFL owner, they respect Dion because the play spoke out for the money. With these niggas, granddad, blah, blah, blah. It's a difference, Lou. You know what I mean? Where granddad can
Well,
get on the phone,
that goes back to you look at America.
black and white. That's what I'm like, you know,
Yeah, where whites got a 200-year
it's
head
that's what
start.
I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. It's a different little thing. We can, you know what I mean? So with Shedeur being a Bronny James in NFL, Not yet, and not really, because it's two different sports, and Dion's a Hall of Famer. LeBron is still playing. Bronny,
LeBron's a Hall of Famer. We can
so
say it.
true, but we seen the complete nepotism with the Bronny shit. With 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 Shedeur, we seen nepotism go wrong. They thought they knew what they was doing. They thought we finna do this. And where Shedeur is supposed to sit in the stands with all them other quarterbacks. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And Gilbert, you lose all of them and wait his turn with his mama, with his fine mama, and do it the correct way. We didn't need all that chunky chain. You could have bought the chain, but we didn't need the extra room. You didn't come. You at the house now. You're supposed to sit there, little regular suit on, and say be respectful and just be that. You know what I mean? I got some saying they messed up. Them lads, they messed up. That nepotism didn't work. You know what I'm saying?